Hi, my name is Margaret Altschul. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist in Sherman Oaks. In my private practice, I work with people who suffer from depression and anxiety and also are experiencing challenges because of life transitions. When people are suffering from anxiety, in addition to talk therapy, I often use meditation and relaxation visualization exercises. And most people find those very helpful and something that they can use on their own outside of the therapy room. One of the other things I do aside from my private practice is that I'm co-director of the Wagner program, which trains paraprofessionals. The training is a 2-year program. It's 1 day a week. And along with the training, the participants all are in growth groups so that they are also learning about themselves and experiencing personal growth. Interesting. The difference between the relationship with a therapist and talking with friends is that with a therapist, there is an assumption that you will not be judged and that there's an unconditional positive regard. So it's possible to open up more and perhaps be a little more honest with yourself. I like working with couples because I get to see the interaction. I get to see such a variety of relationships. So many couples have companion type friendship. Other couples are extremely romantic. Some are highly volatile and some are calm, and I enjoy seeing the variety of couples, and there isn't one particular type that is going to be a more successful happy marriage. There are possibilities in all the different types of couples, and I find it just fascinating. Okay, one of the things that I find interesting is that couples who come in with a lot of conflict are often very worried that they will not be able to be helped. And what I tell couples is that the level of conflict at the outset is not a predictor of success in terms of counseling, because very often that couple that's a high conflict couple is very committed and strongly connected to each other through the conflict. Sometimes the more challenging couple for me is the one in which both partners have withdrawn. And it then becomes a challenge for me to help them journey back into the relationship that they once had. I would say that 90% of the couples who call me ask for help with communication skills. And that's how I get started, because I want to start with what people are asking for. Once I've given them some tools and they start to see an improvement, at that point I've built some trust and credibility, and at that point people say, Margaret, we're ready to work. And not so many words, but they give me the signal that they are ready to understand the underlying issues and to really understand the patterns that have gotten them where they are. The approach that I use in working with couples is I try to help them identify the patterns that they have co-created that get them into trouble. So it's not as if there's a good guy and a bad guy, villain and a victim. It's that together they have gotten into this dance that is undermining their happiness and their relationship. And by identifying that pattern and helping each one have insight into that, they can then learn how to interact differently and how to react differently. For example, one of the things that I teach couples is the difference between a complaint, a criticism, and a contemptuous remark. A complaint is very specific. It's saying, for example, you didn't empty the dishwasher last night and I'm really annoyed about that. That's a complaint. A criticism, on the other hand, is, you didn't empty the dishwasher last night. You never empty the dishwasher. And a contemptuous statement would be, you are so lazy. You never do anything around the house. You didn't even empty the dishwasher last night. And so when a couple gets to that level, there's a great deal of hurt and defensiveness that goes with that. And that's what needs repair.